Hey, everybody's gone except for Matt.
Damn it.
He never leaves.
Damn it.
Damn it. That was funny yesterday. Did you watch the video, by the way? Knock, knock. Or I look at my phone. I go, hey, Jolson, Matt's at the side door. The screen is stuck, so you need to let him in. He looks at me and goes,
Yeah, he told me.
we're going to look at Moon Rambler IPA from Founders. Matt brought this over. This is an India Pale Ale brewed with milk sugar, and it weighs in at 6.4%.
Sorry, I didn't wait for you. It's Sunday fun day, right?
Sunday. Well, I don't know.
I didn't think I was actually going to have time today. I had my kid. I thought he was going to stay over all day, but he decided he was going to go home early today. Video games ain't working for him, so he's ready to go play with his little brother.
What's wrong with him?
Well, I don't think he's seen his brother for probably 4 or 5 days.
It's definitely has an IPA smell, but it's almost a combination of tropical and natural. You know that shit the cows eat, smile money. So cheers. And it's lighter. Almost has kind of a yellowish hue.
It looks like a Bud Light or a Molson or something, but it's got a lot more flavor.
A lot more flavor, but it's not sweet at all, which I'm actually liking.
Yeah.
It actually seems like one that.
See, I got a little sweetness when you're like getting the foam on your tongue. Well, I had a lot of foam in the beginning, but I felt like some sweetness right there. Otherwise, yeah, there's not really a sweetness.
I'd like a lot of foam on her tongue. Okay. What's new? Well,
What's new? Nothing.
Jolson and Teresa left the alcohol stash. I did sweeten the pot. I did give him an item, but we have an unopened blind squirrel peanut butter whiskey. 70 proof. And evidently, Jolson likes the peanut butter whiskey from Screwball more because it's.
I want to say we've tried something from Screwball.
This is also 70 proof. To the Misfits, Black Sheep and Screwballs.
Yeah, that's a little heavy. You get that locked and loaded, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. She's gonna go back in the tough case.
Hey,
truck gun.
No, out of curiosity, where can I find like a nice sling like this for my MCK? Not just like this one, the one you got. I might even want to. I doubt they're gonna have anything too fancy other than just black ones, which that would work. But
What do you got against black ones? Racist.
well,
bitch.
yeah, exactly. I don't want to get called out for being racist, so I was thinking maybe if I get red, throw some color on there.
I don't know if this has a. I don't know if they were proud enough to put their information. I honestly don't remember.
Because that would be a perfect sling. I mean, it already. Did you say you had to
What
get
I
that
like about-
adapter? Did you have to get that too? Where did that come with?
I think the chassis came with this,
Oh, but you got the. Did you get the upgraded one or something?
or maybe I had it.
'Cause
I don't know. It looks kind of worn. It might have
I
already
was gonna
had
say
it.
I never got one with mine.
And then this has a little bit of a
Bungee.
spring, just like that one's a midway one.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, no, I like this one. What I like about it is it actually has two forms of quick connect. Yeah, I don't remember. I've had this for a long time. I had a few of them, and I think I gave another one away because obviously it wasn't as I don't know. Sometimes you get them with the quick connects as part of the whole scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, baby, range toy.
You know, it's a range toy until you have to use it, and I don't fucking care what anyone says. I think that thing would be freaking wicked. I don't want to see someone walking up to me with that.
To this moment in time, I personally thought, and I did mention this in case he sees this and gets more pissy with me, Christopher. I thought if anyone is going to critique something, it was Christopher.
Yeah.
I think when I showed him what I had done to it, he rolled his eyes.
Yeah, he laughed.
But when I put it in his hand, and he was like 25 yards, 55 yards, 75 yards, and 100 yards, and everything was a dead-on shot, and the view that you get is still about the same as if it was the EOTech. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this. Oh yeah, we saw some pretty in pink there for a second. Wow, this is always so difficult. It's better when you have alcohol in your system too. The problem is this. Oh, there we go.
Down the hatch.
Oh yeah. Even though it's obviously large and this whole setup weighs a little bit more than say a red dot obviously is going to. And again, I could put that Sig Sauer on here, but what I like is the fact that it's actually a 1 to is this a 4 power? A 1 to 4 power optic on it with a lit reticle, and I don't even think when we were out shooting it, I think everybody left it on 1. I don't think anybody even changed it. So Mr. 27 had inquired about this. At 100 yards, it was just a straight shot. There's almost no drop on a 10 millimeter round. And then, like you were pointing out yesterday, and a lot of the boys were pointing out, in the matter of pressing one button, sliding the gate back, pulling down on the tabs, now you instantly have back to just a pistol. Just seeing if that extra heat was doing anything to this poor guy. No, I didn't regard these as much when I first saw them coming out. And then when I had a chance to shoot my buddy Tom's, range officer from hell. When I had a chance to shoot Tom's, I was sold. And it was even more priceless, the fact that Christine did not know that she was holding a Glock, and she bitches about Glocks more than I ever did. And Tom handed her his G17, and on the pistol range, she knocked the center red dot out of a paper target. And then she's just like going, damn, what is this? And I go, I'm almost afraid to tell you. And she goes, well, I'll just straight line it. I don't care what it is. I authorize you to pick one up if you want. And I'm like, it's a Glock. It takes a Glock. But technically, you can get this for the SIG, and you can get this for an M&P now.
Yep.
But I would not give it up. I would not give it up, and I know it's completely ridiculous. I have the quick releases on here. I can toss the optics off and go just straight to irons if the situation were to arise. It has the flashlight on it from that piece of shit flashlight company. And I'm undecided on the laser. The laser is cool because I have it. The If you were holding this right now, the green dot is exactly on the center of the crosshairs, because I set it up that way. So again, this just to me just serves such a purpose. I could it takes up a little less real estate than Alice does. So it makes a good it fits under my bed, where Alice and her.
You can put that behind your truck seat.
Oh yeah, and I've got that thing from Crate Club. I'm actually going to assemble and maybe try. Especially if you have a day where you have some heightened awareness that something might go on. It would be nice to have the AR behind the seat secured so that if you were to hit a curb or someone hit you, that it wouldn't go flying out a window.
Oh.
But better than being in a bag.
I would love seeing people drive around with guns falling out their cars.
You following them
That'd
around.
be great.
Hey, look, another gun fell out. So, yeah, I would have probably been with just about anybody saying the comment range toy or useless or whatever, but it's hard to remove that smile from your face when you simply pull the trigger and kept hearing ting, 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 ting.
And there's no kick. It's not no rifle. I mean, it's ridiculous, I thought. Well, I shot Tom's before you, and it's like, Eric, you gotta come check this out, man. You gotta come check this out, dude. This is the sweetest thing I've ever seen.
I don't remember if I showed these yesterday because I'm waiting for NIHAP to let me know if I'm saving 1, 2, none for him for his personal collection. But I built up two of the Hive setups for Christine, for Alicia. This also would work in my G19. As stupid as that looks. Did I show you that?
No.
Oh my god.
How many is this going to hold? 20?
37 with that
Oh,
adapter.
so this is a 30 stick and the adapter. Okay. I need to get 2 of these.
So I can do 2 more because Bunke gave me 4 of the Hive.
Yeah. Would this fit though? I don't know if this would fit on mine. Would it? Because I got the 40 cal.
I'd have to look. I think they are specific.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
I think
don't
I'd
know.
have to order some for the 40 cal mag. Who knows?
Here, I'll just give it to you as safe. Yeah, 4.
You're gonna give it to me as safe? Oh yeah, you don't have any.
I'm gonna give
any
it to
rounds
you.
in.
Give it to you in the butt. Would you like it in the butt?
Man, I mean, this thing seems so small. Oh yeah, this is a smaller version. It's the 19.
That looks like it would go right on there. There's a 40 cal and there's a 9mm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Does this mag fit in there? Even though it's that's a 40 cal mag.
No, I don't think the bullets will fit.
I don't think the bullets would fit, but yes, I could put that Hive adapter on one of yours then, because this is a 9mm and this is a 40, and these base plates are identical, and the bottom of the mags are identical.
That's cool.
And obviously, it fit inside the gun, so that means it's no fatter.
And you know what? Red's my color.
That's my color.
For that gun, anyways. I got color schemes for all the guns: orange, red, blue.
I just wish that the 10mm. The problem is the 10mm is a complete game changer, as you can plainly see. I could not put the Hive adapter.
Yeah. Those are a little bit bigger rounds.
The only thing that is compatible between the 10 is the 45.
Yeah.
10 and the 45 are kinfolk.
Oh, I know. I was looking at them because I didn't know what size caliber I wanted to get.
I used to have a G21, a 45, and that went by the wayside. And I kind of, everybody should have everything chambered in 45 ACP, as far as I'm concerned.
Why?
I don't know. 45's the man stopper.
Well, a lot of bullets will stop somebody.
But like I said, my new obsession is that Walther PDP.
Yeah.
I think that is one sexy ass gun. The problem is there's 2 different options, and I think I would actually go the bigger one that's optics ready as opposed to the compact, because I have so many things that I'm already carrying. I'd rather it was just a shooter, and if I was to carry it, again, Minnesota, we don't have to conceal. I think, for instance, Florida, if somebody said, "I saw your gun," you could actually get in trouble, because as a conceal person, you have to conceal. For me, if I reach up to the shelf at Walmart and I expose the gun, I giggle when the little old lady goes, "What?" You know, the funny thing is
Just don't worry unless they tell me to give me my purse.
maybe 2 times a year I open carry, and I've never had anybody say anything to me, and I've never caught anybody looking.
No cops. No cops come.
No, I've never been asked by a cop. I don't know. I'm not saying I want to.
No, I get it.
Try to avoid the officer. Hey, officer. So, did you hear anything about what was going on in Lake Avenue this morning?
Oh, Lake Avenue this morning. I thought you were talking about 24th. No, what was?
Christine, one of her friends from work, was on his way to work and said that cops have Lake Avenue all blocked off, and but the only shooting that I know of was that douchebag
24th.
Yeah. And he ended
that
up,
was fucked up.
And I don't know, did he kill himself or did they kill him?
They never released that information as far as I know, because I just saw it on the news last night. I mean, it was on the news for like a day and a half or something, but they haven't released. They haven't released if he got shot by the police or himself. But I would assume if he shot himself, they would know because they would have heard, gunshots later on. You would think.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I don't know. People are just going on and on about, they killed another dog. Well,
dumbass should have just sent a dog in.
First of all, I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why they did what they did. I thought that could have been avoided. Now, having said that, I realize, I don't know if it's every state, but in Minnesota, shooting a canine
is shooting a police officer.
Is the exact same
charge.
Repercussions as shooting a real two-legged human being cop. But I just think it's sad. But to me, from what I've heard, now I don't have all the facts, it could have been avoided.
Oh, it could have. They didn't throw any flashbangs or concussions or anything in.
I mean, call Miles. He tell him how to do it.
Yeah, before they sent the dog. They just sent the dog in and, what the fuck the dog gonna do? What the fuck's the dog gonna do? The trainer's not going in there to give him orders. He's just fucking go get him, I guess.
I don't know. Plus all cops know. I mean, if I know, all cops should know. The most dangerous situation is a domestic call.
When they shot the dog, granted that, like I said, that shouldn't have happened. As soon as that dog was shot, they should have fucking charged down the doors and just shot the motherfucker.
Yeah, because they knew the woman was out. She verified that he was the only one left in there. Why do you play pitter patter?
They didn't fucking move any of the. Oh, I like that. They were playing pitter patter. They all right, Letterkenny. They didn't
pitter patter, get at her.
That's really funny. I said that to my son this weekend because I asked him a question and he was beating around the bush. So I said, "No pitter patter," and he fucking looks at me and starts laughing. I'm like, "Yep, that's right. Let's get at her." He's looking at me just crazy, but.
Christine played season 3, episode 4, the ice fishing one for her brother.
Yeah.
He was fucking rolling, and Mikey kind of holds back on that sometimes. He was over for quite a while. He and Jeremy were having a bromance. Good God.
I don't want to know.
Okay. So, missing out on the club was Mike saying SH and cheers. Appreciate it, Mike. Gunwild saying cheers, deplorables. Appreciate it.
That's
Patriot.
A fucking heavy duty handle, boss.
Oh, have you not seen that yet?
No.
Oh, whip her out.
I think you could. Oh, that's wicked. The blades on the straight side. That's a little heavy. That's nice. Wow, that's. I think you could chop wood with this bitch.
It is designed after an actual blade. If you go watch Battle Box, they have the guy who makes those.
And that's thick too. That's a beefy piece of metal.
Jay from Elite Ammunition did point out that the weakest link is right there.
Here, yeah.
But if you break that,
it's still thick though.
I bet you could break it.
I probably could.
Yeah. Bring it back serrated. All of a sudden,
I'll be hitting rocks.
Matt's in his backyard hitting golf balls.
No, I'd be throwing them up, trying to be Karate Kid, chopping them in half.
Can you imagine if you could actually use that to cut a golf ball in half?
You're going to have a broken window real soon, because I'm going to be trying it. swinging your way.
I do have to admit, there's a couple cool things in here. This is a chair. You want to try it?
Well, I do like my chairs instead of sitting down or standing up. You know, I like to sit.
Well, maybe if you read a couple comments, I'll just quickly put
you're
it
gonna
together.
Put that up there, all right? So we get started here, huh? Yeah. Patriot Ninja first. Congratulations. Ben in first. Then corrects himself, saying second. Harmarsh is third. Patriot Ninja, cheers. Clyde says, Vive la mort, vive la guerre. I don't fucking know. Vive la sacre mercenary. In the compound with Clyde. Fourth, whiskey and revolution for all. Harmarsh following up with Viva la Revolution. Oh, I got a thumbs up these. I'm wondering why this is going so fast.
You also blew past our whiskey shot.
No, I didn't go past it.
Clyde.
That's where I stopped. No. Because
No.
listen, Clyde.
Don't get bitchy with
Clyde commented, and someone commented to his comment, which was Harmarsh, saying "Viva la Revolution."
So help me God, if this looks like I'm blowing you right now.
Am I supposed to give him thumbs up or hearts?
Hearts.
All right, I'm taking those thumbs away.
You can leave them.
All right.
Okay, this is how it looks when it's assembled.
Sorry, I'm a noob, guys.
And these balls on the cement floor act like rollers. You see that?
All right, so I'll tell you this. Most of the color scheme's great until you get to the poop brown, but that might actually be good.
That might work for you.
Yeah. If I shit myself, no one will see. But I do like the vibrant colors. But it's so small. I mean, this looks like a kid's chair.
If you try to sit in it, I
Yeah.
highly recommend you do it here so it doesn't scoot out from under you.
I mean, is it really that? Well, yeah, you put the fucking sliders on. I don't care. I'm gonna try it.
And then it's got bigger feet if you're in a mushy situation. You can snap those bigger feet on it.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm really worried about the durability of this. However, I thought it was not gonna be comfortable. Dude, it's very lounge worthy, man.
Looks like you just kick your feet up and sit there by the fire.
Yeah, it's nice and low, which I usually don't like being low, but it's curved so perfect that it's like...
It doesn't look uncomfortable.
You haven't sat in it yet?
No. I put it together for the shot, for the out shot.
It's a weird seat, I'm telling you, but it's comfortable. It is comfortable. No armrests, unfortunately.
Well,
you gotta really get back, and it's like...
I almost want to bring this upstairs.
Like I said, though, I don't know about the durability of it.
Well,
I don't see it lasting too long.
in
with
the
plastic.
Battle Box video,
Yeah.
they had a guy who goes about 40 pounds more than me,
Yeah.
and he said that, hell, I think Curran, the guy that does the videos, probably outweighs me.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's right. I mean, I don't see this as your everyday chair. I would say bring it backpacking or something on a day trip or something like that. But it's kind of cool because it just all wraps and stores.
Quick disconnects.
Well, you saw how fast I put it together. And
No, I was reading comments, but it was pretty quick still.
But on the cement, it's like it's on wheels.
Fucking wheels, man.
But yeah, if you're in a mushy environment,
I think I would just always wear those, or always put those ones on.
And then of course they're self-leveling.
Yep, I would just always have those on myself.
Yeah, I like this month's battle box. That big ass knife.
Yeah, so far, I've only seen 2 items, and I'm actually impressed with both.
Neck knife.
Oh, you love your neck knives. They're almost as good as the multi-tools. I do like the color of it a lot. Oh shit, I didn't even see
It's got
that
a just
on
in case.
there. Dude, it's even better because I know you like your tiny knives too. I don't know really what all you're gonna cut with this. I mean, this is more like a letter opener if you ask me, but it's a cool looking one.
Here's a total rundown, a thing on how to tie knots on hard plastic cards. If you get like dehydrated to the point where you're getting sick, these are pour it in 32 ounces of water. And
couldn't you just drink water? I mean, you're probably dehydrated because you don't have water.
Well, it could be a dual problem right there.
Otherwise you just...
And this is one of the neatest laid out med kits that I have honestly seen. It flips out and it tells you cuts and scratches, instruments are in this one, stop bleeding fast, medication is all in this area, and wound care, burns and blisters. So the problem with my great big bug out bag is I could probably take care of a small neighborhood explosion with what I have in there, but off the top of my head, I'd be like searching. And I like the fact that this is completely laid out so that you have everything telling you where to start looking.
Here you go. You know what? You should just slide this right in there, and this can be their clothes cutter.
Or if it's her, I just use my teeth.
I don't know, man. That thing might have some fucking spring to it. I wouldn't want to get my eye.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Good thing she don't have buttons.
I thought this was okay. I mean, personally, if I started carrying it, I'd probably take this off.
I think it's cool, but like I said, it's really tiny. Yeah. I don't know how much stuff you're going to cut with it.
I'm a big fan of my Tops knife.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they're not... Overall,
there's about an inch of blade difference.
There's a lot more steel involved in this. But yeah,
I do like it though. It's got a cool handle. It's got a cool little shape.
We like our cool little shapes.
Yeah.
This knife, as long as this knife doesn't have too much forehead. I see it instantly look at hers. You can't give an option. You can't even tell me about this one because you don't see her whole forehead.
Well, you know what? They can have big foreheads too, as long as they got some bangs to cover that bitch. They got a big old forehead and shiny skin. It's like you're looking in the goddamn mirror, and that's not going to be cool. We gotta do shots now.
Fourth whiskey revolution.
He didn't even go with a guess. What the heck? I'm disappointed.
He said something about not wanting to play games.
Oh, this was the fucking grappa yesterday.
No, I washed those by hand with soap and water. You
Yeah,
can
there's still
smell
water.
it.
No, there's water in there.
Oh. I was gonna say, I actually brought them upstairs.
No, I smelled it. I didn't smell nothing, but I seen the
fucking Zambuca. I dunked it under Dawn dishwashing soap, and instantly all I could smell was Zambuca.
Actually, that Zambuca wasn't horrible yesterday, but it was just a small.
I don't think it's horrible tasting, but
Sometimes it is. I don't like black licorice. My sister loves black licorice.
okay, either yours or that. They both qualify.
Well, I didn't have any Highland Park yesterday, I don't think. I'll do a little bit of that.
Plus, it's got just a smidge more kick than the Lagavulin.
Yeah, it does. No, it's not a little bit. I think it's a lot more. 63 to 46. Yeah, that's...
Wait a second. Just wait 1 second. We gotta go with a Matt opinion.
Okay, okay. Oh, shit me timbers. Have you already tried this?
Yes, I liked it.
I liked it. Oh, what the fuck.
Oops. I have to lick the table. It takes the impact of the cast strength down, and the Lagavulin, I think, has a very good flavor to it. So you're kind of getting
the best of both worlds.
A little bit of both. So, Clyde. Matt.
Cheers. I'm gonna be pissed if you fucked up my shot. Oh, that's got a gnarly bite, dude. It's got a gnarly bite. I'm pretty sure it's because it's 63%. There's not much you can do to fix that.
Other than put it in your car and go fast.
Okay. Oof, that one was a rough one.
This is going fast, though. This must tell me something.
It's not bad. You know what? It's a good daily drinker, and I'll tell you why. I think they were like $15, $16, and guess what? It's not a 12-pack.
It's a 15 pack.
It's a 15-pack.
Under $1 a beer.
You get a bonus 3. Yeah, that's like $1 a beer or less, probably, or somewhere right around $1. 6.4%. So it's not overly strong, but it's definitely going to beat my grandma's Milwaukee.
Do you not remember the day that 5.5 was a heavy hitter?
No, I don't. I'm not that old.
I mean, like
ice. Maybe when I was in high school. Or not
ice
high school,
beers were 5.5%, and they were like known as almost like the
killers,
the bro beers. You know, it's like the bad boys are going for the ice beer. Mm-hmm. Now it's like it's not even a starting point for a craft beer.
We'd get, what was it? It was always like Coors Light or Keystone Light, and play beer pong. If we wanted anything heavier.
Smile Money says wow. Gunwild says 6 bitches. Rich Huff says cheers all. Mr. Mark Mac 85. I enjoy the rants. Laugh out loud. 2 genders, and I do agree. Oh, that was on the Flask 104. I see, Mr. Mark Mac 85. Now, is the 85 like when I say 85 because it's the year I graduated, or is it the year that you were born?
Fuck, that was the year I was born, you old bastard.
Politics, and I mean, to me, I would consider B&E Brew Reviews more of a political channel. Maybe second would be guns, third would be knives, and then we can talk about the beer.
I think it's a bullshit and rant.
I realize I'm doing it wrong, but it gives me a venue to speak my mind, and I realize, Smile Money, I fully realize that I've probably bitched about the same thing 10,000 times, and maybe, every now and then we like to just do a brew review where I try to avoid politics, but if it's something new that's going on, like right now, the hell if I'm not going to talk about it. I'm very passionate. I love our founding fathers, our men and women in the military, what they fought and died for, and I just personally think the deep state, the liberals, the Democratic Party owns this one, is anti-American, and everything they want to put forth puts us into a third world country.
Well, you heard about what Pelosi did, right?
In the last 3 days?
I don't know about the last 3 days.
I don't know. She's always...
Well, no, how she bought all that land with the fucking treasury money.
What?
Yeah.
No, I didn't hear.
She didn't have money to buy land. It was like over $1 million. It was high real estate. She fucking bought it with the treasury money, went and sold it in a day or two for triple the cost, and then put all the money back in the treasury and fucking kept all the money that she made out with in her account.
That's sort of embezzling.
Oh yeah, she got caught for it. So I don't know what's gonna happen with that. Hell, my mom told me that one. My mom does not like her at all.
Yeah,
I don't either. But I mean, you know my family. My mom's the only one that's coming around. I was the first one. I was the black sheep of the family. I was the one that came around. Then Danielle, I thought she had it, but she's fucking swinging back to the left. And my mom just doesn't really. She'll talk to me. She do not talk to my sister or my grandma really about politics because she just fucking...
See, I don't understand. Did your sister stand too close to the sun? Because she's always been...
No, she got pissed off about the whole tax thing. That's literally... You can ask her. She got pissed off because Trump quit taking taxes towards the end of the year. Remember when he put a halt on taxes? She's like, that's going to fuck me over. I'm going to have to pay in a shit ton of money now. Since then, she's been...
You are totally in control of that. You can put in as much or as little as you want. I mean,
I don't think so. At the time, they took it off my unemployment. Like I literally, because I can go in there and set up how much I want them to take, like you're saying, and I literally could not do that.
Christine has the max amount taken out.
That's what I always do.
So we always get money back.
That's what I always.
And I try to tell her that I always walk the line. If you find that little the goal was I never ever wanted to pay in.
Yeah.
I'd rather leave $100 on the table than owe them fuckers 50 cents. But Yeah, she just has the max taken out. So every tax season, we end up being able to put a little bit of money aside. Like this year, the whole goal is to go see John Solar. So we have to cover the expense to get there and get back while we're gone, and the money that is not going to be made because, you know, I mean, like right now, all I do is hold on.
Is he gonna make you wear this when you go,
John? I don't know. I suppose I should take it with just to be safe. I know John won't make me wear this. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Mark Mac 85. Smile money. It ain't Sunday. Matt is third.
Matt, 3 is a crowd, 4 is an orgy. I was trying to stay out of here. I thought they were. He said he was doing his brew review and cleaning guns, so I was like, I'll wait for a little bit. I sat and smoked out in the garage for a while, and then they came over to check out how the gun shoot was. I know you guys don't let my dumb ass over here every day, so I was trying to, you know.
Christine's like,
I was staying over there.
What do you mean Matt's coming over? He was here yesterday. Does he not know how the brew reviews work? He gets 1 day. I was like, of course she had. I think, I don't know. She had that little smile on her face, like I think she was messing with me. But I'm sure it fell under the don't tell Matt I just said this stuff, and so
it's fucking news now.
J-Dog is here at work.
I'm done being nice to her. Fuck asking her about her show.
There was a few. We already got an earful. J-Dog, there was actually a few people that were missing you. I was not one of them, just for the record. I'm just kidding, J-Dog.
Dirty Sanchez.
He's got stuff actually over here. Clyde is going to have to.
It's been a while since he's been over.
I know he's got that tin container on top of the refrigerator with the glass.
Yeah.
That was a pay it forward for him. Yeah. I think there's something else here that's a pay it forward for him. I don't even remember what it is anymore. Plus, we're just supposed to do a damn brew review together.
You got another one of these?
Yeah, I don't know who sends me these, but
hey, you know what though? This shiny silver star man really lights it up.
Oh, that definitely makes it the Star of David.
Yeah, I think you got to take off these stickers though. I don't know if they're cool with those.
Does it say made in China?
No, actually.
Really?
It says Zion Judica? Yeah, Judica. ZionJudica.com. Looks like a phone number even, in case you need to get your fix.
J-Dog says, I saw this the other day at the store. That's the urge tracker. The recommendation from Sam. I know, I gave it a 10. If I had a chance to go back, I'd give it a 9. Mainly because of the alcohol. But
what was that? The
peanut butter?
Yeah.
I thought it was a very enjoyable beer. And the manager of the store, I got back in the car and I go, yeah, I just got a lecture from the manager at the Quick Trip because, everybody's assuming because I wasn't wearing a mask. But she goes, that is a dessert beer. And she goes, do you want a recommendation? And I go, sure. She goes, get yourself some good vanilla ice cream and you pour that beer over it. We just had a dinner party with an alcohol theme. And I go, I like you more already. And she goes, we made floats.
Yeah, like a root beer float.
Like a root beer float with the urge tracker and vanilla ice cream. I said, that actually sounds good. And then her credit level went up. Now, this is a woman who looked like she was in her 60s. All grayed out, looked like grandma. And she goes, have you ever heard of the brewery? You know, the not... I go, as in it's spelt wrong, and they make really good craft beers? And she goes, then you have. And I go, one of my favorite beers, one of my favorite craft beers. I have had nothing from the brewery that wasn't a 9.5 or a 10. And I owe Christine because I gave her the mission one day, just go pick something out, and I had that maple stout from them. And I was like, 750 milliliter bottle, sold.
They got some good stuff.
Matter of fact, I think we are still sitting on something for us to, in the aged category. I don't know where the hell this even came from. You must have brought it over here. Coconut sombrero?
Yeah, that sounds right. I brought a few over. But I think you already tried that one.
But this has been
Or we already
aging for
tried
over
that
a
one.
year.
Yeah,
I think we reviewed it, and then we decided to age it to see what would happen. 7%. See, anytime neither one of us want to go to the liquor store, we do have stuff. I just have to put it in the fridge.
You keep forgetting.
I know. We've got.
You say that all the time. I got a bunch of aged stuff that's well over a year we got to do. And then, oh, I don't have any fucking beer. It's going to be a flask review today.
Well, let's see. We got a Double Trouble from Founders. We have 1221. This was this year's Dogfish Head. We still have to do a review on the beer that you bought and the beer that Ed sent.
Listen, you fake news. You fake news.
Oh, look. Self-rejuvenating. Kind of like those zippers.
Self-rejuvenating?
Kind of like those zippers that fix self-mending zippers. Oh, shit. I need to scroll up in order to get the next comment. Yeah.
So you said no yesterday. I know I asked, but you said it was a little off. Now, when you guys are talking about the sights, like how off? The iron sights, were they pretty good?
The iron sights were closer. Your red dot is 75 yards. I aimed a foot over and 2 foot above the steel target to hit. So you need to come like 8 to 12 clicks.
I was also looking, remember, and even Jolson looked. It looked like my red dot was not centered.
Yeah,
like it was maybe mounted weird or something. We'll have to look at
maybe
that.
try pulling that off there and
just
sticking it back on and see what happens.
Well,
It's also a personal preference, but my psyche anyway, it kind of bothered me that it was so far forward. But I know I've seen them all the way at the back. I've seen them all the way at the front. I always go right over the ejection port. See, now if you remember when I had a dot on this one, I had it in the same spot. But technically, I guess your view doesn't really change in that, say, 9 to 10 inches of rail. And I think Tom had his all the way at the front too. He had that holographic setup on his.
Yeah, that was. I really liked his sight on there too.
And like he said, he goes, Jesus Christ, I think he paid like $40 for it. It was like, it's kind of like the one that's on the gun that we don't talk about. Oh no, I took it off. What did I do with it? It's just one of those reflex sights.
My sister chuckled when she chuckled when she saw the base plate, 0 fucks given. I'm like, yeah, that Charlie can't see that. She goes, yeah, I get it. Well then,
You should have brought it over. I could put a different plate on it.
then she's looking, oh, I don't care about that. But then she's looking, and she's like, this isn't a sheriff's gun. I said, she goes, it's Department of California Corrections. I'm like, yeah, with a badge on it, I think that's a sheriff's badge. I don't know what to tell you. Either way, it was a law enforcement gun. Is that better?
I don't know. I'm almost afraid to open that because
Is that another one of the your hot face?
Can't feel my face. Yeah.
All jerky sterilized at 600 degrees.
Want to be sterilized? Okay, back to the comments. Mr. Monzo TV. I love Mr. Monzo TV.
He's the one that does his own show too.
Oh, he always. I don't
got
know.
a little bit of music. Right?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't understand how he gets away with it.
I remember you showing me this one.
Okay, I missed out. I haven't seen that one. Oh, I'm behind. The last one I saw was one of his is in the year. He's got a Happy New Year one that I missed from a month ago. He's got a 2015 mission trip to the Dominican Republic. Looks like it's part 1 and 2. Oh hell yeah! I don't care, Mr. Monzo. I don't have this monetized, so I'm not trying to steal credit from Mr. Monzo, but I.
Welcome back. Beer music, you have the beers then. Proudly for beers, what I do. You should do the same thing. I am Mr. Munoz. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I am Mr. Munoz. And
Munoz.
I am
Sorry,
beer
I'm
and music. I am beer and music. Boom, 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 boom. And while you're here, Hit like, subscribe. Thank you, I appreciate it.
You guys should all be subbed to him.
And
His
today,
accent's about as bad as Joey's, but just on a different
and with that,
direction
let's
of
just
the
go that
scale.
way. Boom. Like I said,
Boom, boom. He changes the camera many times.
Do you have an idea what I'm gonna do right there? Boop, 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 boop.
so I'm gonna do 2, and they both from Boss Idol Brewing, which is from the same beer pack.
I'll probably get a copyright, and he didn't.
I wish I could get to that level when I'm drinking.
Woo! Check out that Bear Grill, son. That's dope. Cheers.
So, long story short, Mr. Munzo loves his good beers and music, and you get both of them in his reviews. So I would appreciate you going over and giving him some love. Maybe pop into that video that's 4 back. Tell him I sent you, so that he knows that I care in case he misses me say this. And I can say to him, rock on, thank you, and cheers. I'm just gonna go rock on for Mr. Monzo. Smile money H2. Ah, shit.
Fucking smile money. You know he's probably going to hit too. That guy seems to be on every time.
No, he's figured shit out. This is definitely a hit, I'm sure.
That's what I'm saying. He probably got one of those cameras that he, zoomed in on everything and saw.
That is Bushmill. I used to like
Could be worse.
I used to like Bushmill.
It could be worse.
I used to like Bushmill till I met NIHAP. For
Till
me,
you met NIHAP.
Bushmill and Jameson used to be that like treat myself stuff.
Here, I'm gonna just slide this over here. I think it's got better use over here.
Okay.
Keep it real.
There's no real rules on this, so it does not have to be
You
a.
keep giving me so many shots. I just better sit back because can't keep my balance going much longer. You know what I just found out?
That you like boys?
No, shut the front door. Oh, I took my kid out fishing yesterday, and there was an island right by us, so I said, well, you can go check out the islands, and I was scaring him, like, just watch out for the wolves. Don't let them get you. He says, what? I'm like, I'm just kidding. Now I already put the fear in the boy.
Okay, I can't wait. I'm sorry, I have to do it.
So we told him that we said, if you see a wolf, climb a tree. They can't get you up in a tree. My son's never climbed a tree before. So I got a new mission. I got to teach the boy how to climb a tree. We went to the island. I was going to teach him. Or not even teach him, just show him a tree and tell him to climb. But they didn't have any good trees out there on that island. It was a pretty small one. I don't think there was a tree out there I could have climbed in my boots. I mean, there's a campground on it, so everything's been cut.
Island Lake?
The branches, no, up Fish Lake. But the branches, like the first one you're going to be able to reach is probably 10 to 12 feet up on any of the trees.
This is the last one. I shared that entire.
This is the last one. What do you mean this is the last one? That's the first one of the bag. You ain't going to stop eating that shit all day.
No, I mean, it's the last bag.
Oh, yeah, that might be. Now, is this the stuff you got sent or you ordered this? Because this isn't what you get over in Superior, correct?
Mm-mm.
Where's this one come from now? Oh,
eBay.
oh, this is the hot stuff.
Oh, and I see the plunger is popped on the peanuts, which means if you want very, very hot boiled nuts, this will be the hottest batch yet because I put 6 Reapers in it instead of the 4 for the first one, 5 for the batch I made, and Jeremy took it with him.
Do you like them?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm guessing if you took them with, but I don't know if
Oh, what the hell has happened here?
What's the tooth or what?
Mm-mm. feels like it's actually the muscle in my jaw. This is God saying you cannot have any more beef jerky today. Oh my God. It actually feels like someone's stabbing the inside of my eardrum every time I take a bite.
You sure you haven't been a little too busy with the boys this weekend?
Maybe.
Having to loose that jaw up a little bit too much?
I've had to hold my teeth so close together for Jolson. Oh, this is not fun. Oh my God. It's like every time I get this shooting pain right under my ear.
I don't know what to tell you about that.
Yeah.
I'm not getting that old yet.
Oh, everything was great till like 6 months ago. My fucking back, my knees, the arthritis has started in this hand. Gun wild, what a miserable frickin' thing that is.
Well, that's why I'm not looking forward to going back to work. The only thing I got lined up right now is construction, and dude, that beats you up so bad. I don't want to fucking do it.
That's all I've done for over 20
Yeah,
years.
I mean, I'm gonna have to do it, but I don't want to.
I do not even want to ever do it again.
Well, that's what I'm telling you. Maybe we should start making some epoxy tables or furniture, not even just tables. Don't limit ourselves to a table, but we can make some really cool epoxy stuff, man.
Well, you know what Greg has been making?
Huh.
The fire. You gut a microwave.
Oh yeah, dude, I want it. All right, so I am really, really scared, paranoid about electricity. I don't fuck with electricity.
People die every year from making those.
Yeah, I don't fuck with them.
Because they're stupid. I watch videos
Oh,
of
yeah,
guys with the live thing. You put a pin in your board, you put a pin on the other side, you connect the wires, you step back 10 feet and you plug that frickin' thing in.
Yeah.
And the magic is water actually doesn't do it.
Well, you soak it. You can soak it in water, and that's what they say. But
Water won't work. It has to be water and I can't remember what sodium. Greg says 2 things work really good. He goes, believe it or not, if you just soak a board in water, it don't do shit. You have to have the right chemical mix, and then it does the. And of course,
the lightning, yeah.
Depending on where you put the pins, you can he'll get one where it'll start going this way, and he'll stop, and they'll remove the pin, and I'm like, dude, you've got your retirement plan. He goes, I hate it. I go, what do you mean you hate it? Your daughter is selling a 12 by 12 for $100, and she can't make they're not making enough of them.
Yeah.
They can't make enough of them fast enough. They're just all gone. And he goes, you know me, my life is all about challenges. And he goes, this is just to go out to the garage and make some more lightning boards. It's like, I'm like, oh my God. Instead, you want to go, you want to meet at the project house and we'll smash a concrete wall and haul all the blocks out to the fucking trailer. And then we'll haul it all to the dump. And if we're lucky, it didn't snow or freeze the night before. You know how great it is? If the trailer goes up at all, it goes to here and nothing comes out.
Oh my God! So I seen one of those huge dump trucks.
Hate construction.
One of those huge dump trucks. I'm talking about like the minor dump trucks.
One of the ones where you have to have a ladder to get to the ladder.
Yeah. It was flipped over, sitting on the box. I don't know what they must have put in the backside. Like, no joke.
Like it just did that.
Either that or maybe they somehow rolled it, but it didn't look like it was on a, close to a hill where it would have rolled. Yep, just parked upside down. Like, how the fuck are you going to fix that? You're going to have to get a crane in here.
A really big crane.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's a lot
You're
of
talking
weight.
about a dump truck that's bigger than this house.
Yeah, that dump truck could probably carry this house. Few of them.
Smile money. Jolson just cannot stop touching everything. I just kept worrying. You know the guns are always loaded.
What Joyce?
Gunwild says, boys will be boys. And then Smile Money says, then he just disappeared. Oh, I saw. I was scrolling to the bottom, and one of you made a comment. When I get to it, I got to make sure there is not beer in my mouth. Oh my God, Harmark. My dad had a Datsun B210 wagon. They used hunting. The little car went through everything. My uncle's Ford F-150 went in places his truck couldn't go. Fun times deer hunting with Dad. My brother, uncles, and cousin. J-Dog, SWAT entered and smoked the guy.
Oh, see, I haven't heard that yet, but I believe it. I mean, they sure as fuck should have hours before. What was that going on? 22 fucking hours?
Yeah, it was like...
How do you let people go back to their houses when they're neighbors? You know, your bullets are probably going to be flying. They need to evacuate shit.
I remember the Miles incident, and I had a SWAT guy look at me. You need to step back. I looked at him and I said, you're on my property. I will not comply with you at all. And he just turned and looked at me and then walked away. Fuck you. I'm on my property. Don't fucking tell me what I can and can't do.
No, he's used to people listening to, everything.
Where should I stand?
So the news, I'm watching like one of these news feeds, live on Facebook. And
want some more beef jerky? Will you chew it up for me
I've
and
never
put it in my mouth?
Fucking give it to you like a mama bird.
Yeah.
I'm sitting watching these news feeds and they're talking, people are asking questions and shit. And someone says, I know the person's name is David because I'm right next door and they've been yelling, hey David, come out, or David, do this, whatever, giving. I'm like, what the fuck? That can't be the David I know. Even though David lives over that way, that can't be fucking David. Okay. Did he lose his fucking... Okay. Did he lose his shit?
I have to go on record as saying I apologize. I was wrong. It was a white dude.
It was. I know. That's what I had a question too. And then I saw a picture. I'm like, oh snap! What the fuck?
It was a white dude.
That's why it went 22 hours.
Oh, but you know what? It was a white dude that looked like breakfast, lunch, and dinner was meth.
Yeah, it did. Kind of did.
But yeah, no shit. It's like, sir, I'm gonna have.
He might have had some crack rocks.
I'm gonna have to ask you to step back. Oh, really, bitch? I'm gonna have to ask you to step off my property.
I like that response.
Fucking tell me what to do. You're not bossing me.
Let me go talk to him. He's my fucking neighbor.
Well, that's what Mike tried to... The guy said, step back. Mike goes, do you want his fucking phone number or not? God, you little bitch. Poco Loco. This reminds me of when my grandfather used to have her
grandmother.
Oh, sorry, grandfather and her friends. Grandmother and her friends come over to crochet, but just to set a circle talking about everybody.
I'm guessing it was just to sit in a circle and talk about everybody. Yeah, my grandma still's fucking the hawk of the neighborhood, man. She's always watching out those windows.
Glad to hear you guys got out and had some fun. Oh, fucking yesterday was beautiful. I mean, I'm actually kind of glad that we ended up going out to the shack because I just don't think Island Lake Range was ready for us.
I guarantee they wouldn't have.
I mean, you guys can now see me shooting Jeremy's. I'm telling you, I was
never seen your fucking trigger figure go that fast. I mean,
that's because
you were
oh,
really
lightning. It was unbelievable. I can honestly say I really want to build a rare breed rifle, but here's what's happening. Some of these fucking assholes are buying the $280 trigger and then putting them on Gunbroker for $1,400. Jeremy showed me some of the links. I'm just like, this fucking blows. I mean, I really, right now, I really can't afford one, but I would consider selling something. Maybe not a gun, maybe liquidating a few other things. But
get rid of your truck. Have an excuse.
I'll get rid of the truck.
Not have to work. Sorry, I can't haul my tools.
But that rare breed is the real deal. It is not like an Echo. An Echo it resets and it fires and then fires. The rare breed is a self-resetting. So if you've just pull back, now not all the way, you can actually pull back all the way and it causes the little reset arm to actually grab your carrier. So you can actually stall the carrier in motion against the buffer spring. But if you just pull back, now here's the downside to anybody thinking about getting this. There's no options for single shot.
Yeah.
You get burst. So if you're really good, and I'm talking about this is where your trigger finger comes in, you might get it to do 2 rounds. More than likely, you're always going to get 3
or more.
But if you just come back and hold it, it'll just empty the mag. And in my video, my goal was I wanted to do a couple bursts just to see. Now, if I had a chance to go and do another video with Jeremy, I would see what's the minimum I could do. And then I held it in that one spot. And what is awesome is my thumbnail, there's 5 rounds in the air captured. Then again, we use Jeremy's camera and it's a 4K. That camera is also my goal for this and for Ebomi videos.
Just everything.
It's an $800 camera. And Joey's got the same camera. It is the Sony 4K. It is probably, bang for the buck, it's probably the best camera on the market right now. Poco Loco, midget. Matt.
Who's the midget? You?
I don't know. Matt Davis says no. Matt Davis says, damn, you open the door and it's all downhill from here. Oh.
Is that how you feel?
Oh, Matt Davis must have been no to letting you in. And Matt, love the Lord of War gun. Oh, Jeremy's fucking...
I love the movie Lord of War. That fucking movie is badass.
That's one of my favorite movies. Now, here's the downside for Jeremy's gun is... I don't know if he even mentioned what the price was.
Are you talking about that shiny one I said looked like a fucking Gucci gun or some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I have a very expensive scope on the JP, and the scope and that rifle are fairly close in price.
Hold on, what? The scope?
Scope on the JP was
Yeah.
$3,200. Jeremy's rifle was not that much less.
Oh, you're talking about the
gold.
I thought you were talking about Jolson's pistol.
Oh, no.
You're talking about...
Jolson's pistol was not cheap either, though. That's a what? That's a 6...
Well, they both look like Gucci guns, I guess, if you really think about it. One's all fucking blinging, all lined out, and...
Jolson's
shiny
10mm Witness, that is a beautiful gun. And, of course, he's smile moneying it.
I like both of them, but I mean, I can tell you they're probably expensive just looking at them. I'm not going to buy them.
And I know some of you have your very strong feelings on this, but all things being equal, someday I would love to have an AUG in the collection.
Oh, that's...
The trigger that he has in that, I mean, I realize that it's scaled at 3 pounds 11 ounces, but the trigger that used to be in that thing was like put a stick on it and then stand on it to get it to fire. It was...
I'd be interested to try shooting that again now that he's got that bullet deflector, because I loved that gun. I thought it was great. Even I was literally eating metal for it. Boop, boop, boop. Fucking lips all fucking fattened up, and
that deflector saves the day. I mean, didn't he say something about you can actually? I think you have to
flip.
cut.
No. Well, I don't know what.
It looked like there was an outline.
I don't know if he had to cut for that, but he was saying when he came up for the shoot that you can actually buy a parts kit or whatever and have it eject out the other side of the gun. But that's $200-300 or something. He was saying, I'm like,
yeah, I think you actually have to cut the
you
body.
You might
because there was a box on the opposite side, like cut here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like here's where your sunroof goes. But that deflector, Jeremy shot that and didn't get hit. Of course, real people, you know, us righties, we That fucking thing is just, like I said yesterday, I have been obsessed with that since Die Hard.
I don't even. Yeah, it is in Die Hard. The first one is the
long
guy in
blonde.
The stairs going down. I remember a scene where he's going down with the Og with the stairs.
Gunwild.
I
There
just
is
think
always
those freaking optics too on them are so great. I'm sorry, but they are.
no. It's
They're old too. But they're just, dude. It doesn't even come to a pinpoint. It comes to a circle. But yet, if you hit in that circle, you know you're fucking hitting your target. It's crazy wicked.
Gunwild says there is too much testosterone in the basement now that Matt showed up.
Oh, get out of here! I don't have no testosterone.
Gunwild, Matt, the reason you can never have anything nice. Matt's the reason? Matt, ...
Oh, I broke that fucking tube.
Yeah, well, maybe I should have put it in the acrylic one over there.
You know,
I just put the round up there.
Next time I go buy a cigar, it's not hard to refill it.
Yeah, no, that's actually... I just threw out a bunch
cigar.
of those.
Yeah, it's a big cigar tube.
I put it right there. That's an incendiary
It so
round.
felt like plastic. And then, but the little small ones when I started moving, I was like, oh yeah, it does sound like glass. But it was so light.
Blue Healer, 2 thumbs up. Thank you. Blue Healer, how many damn calves have you had born in the last week? Good God. I don't understand how he even sleeps. Calves just keep falling out of vaginas over there.
You know, that's all right. It's when you got to start going elbow deep, shoulder deep, pull that bitch out. That's better if they're falling.
Brad says bottoms up. Tardisius, condolences to Jolson for not being able to ring the cowbell. Yeah, well, Christine was.
He seemed pretty excited to ring those bitches too.
Yeah, I was like, dude, do not do that.
He was ready to go. He was on him.
I remember that. I don't even remember what I did. I made some comment, and she goes, well, thanks, I was in the middle of doing a Ms. Bomey video. Well, I didn't even fucking know you were going to do a Ms. Bomey video, let alone right there when I cowbelled.
Oh, boy.
EMT Rail Fan. Notice I blew right past that Turgis, yes. EMT Rail Fan, your new hood doesn't cover your face, laugh out loud. Oh, the dunce cap? Yeah. Oh, I get what he's saying right there. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not part of the Democratic Party.
That's what I was saying yesterday, it looks like.
Smile Money. Wow. Can't wait until you start looking up the serving temperatures for the beer you are receiving per Matt's advice.
Reviewing per Matt's advice.
Maybe you can just read other reviews. Wow, Smile Money's a bitch stopped you.
Yeah, he's...
Smile Money, Bald
Big
Eagles,
all
begging
I'm
for...
saying is, some are better than others and warm or cold. Maybe we should look at the temperatures.
Smile Money. Bald Eagles begging for handouts. Our new national standard of symbolism.
Oh, fuck. You know what? Smile Money. I'll give it to you. That one was a good one.
Joey, bang, bang.
It had to have been talking about the trout head.
Joey, let Matt freeze. Gunwild, Jeremy sure got butt hurt because I don't care for his Ghetto rifle. I thought this was America and I could have my own opinion. I still love you, Pre-Dawn. Yeah, I mean, it's badass because of the parts. I'm still full in on wanting one of those, especially in 5.56.
What?
Jeremy's gun.
The gold one again.
But I just think every single time you'd show it in a video, some rapper somewhere would accuse you of stealing his shit. Like if Jeremy did a video with a gold tooth and some big fucking chains, and then of course he's already showing his ass all the time. Jeremy, you know what a fucking belt is? We'll just see if he watches this. I mean, I saw his butt. I saw his butt this morning, and that was. Mr. 27 says 39th. Gunwild, how did you get a picture of my old lady for the outro? I don't even remember which one I was using. I tried to use the smuttiest one possible for the outro.
She's online.
Din Scourge. If it don't run steel, it don't deserve brass. Now, I don't know what you're... Now, because I had one fuck up in this. We had over 300 plus rounds put through Alice yesterday, and one of Jeremy's rounds locked up in the chamber, and my extractor tore the fucking brass round off where the extractor is. So, long story short, it was like this watching Abbott and Costello. Jolson grabbed his cleaning brush, shoved it down the barrel. I saw a primer mark, so it was a spent round that expanded and got trapped. And he tapped the round. It hit the carrier, sprung back, and then reseated itself in the lock position. So so what I had to do is I had to pull the charging handle down and hold it against my knee, and then he tapped it and the round fell out. That is, honestly, let lightning strike on the lives of my children. That is the first fuck up that has ever happened in that gun. And anybody
needed some adjustment.
It was steel case ammo. I will normally migrate away from running steel case, but in the case of Jeremy being here with the rare breed, I mean, who gives a shit? This is all praying. You know, the one thing I love about the rare breed is the first aftermarket anything, slide fire, echo trigger, that gives you the ability to not worry about anything. All you're worrying about is where you are aiming, because you're pulling the trigger and you're getting the sort of response of a full auto gun. It's not about the trigger. It's not about the trigger. If you get crazy and you squeeze it and pull it, it'll actually lock up the carrier and it'll hold it in place. But if you just pull that thing back until it fires and hold it, you will go 30, 15, 12, empty. And
it's probably a bit faster than that, though. But I mean, yeah.
Now, like I said, the only thing I can say is you probably want to set up a dedicated gun for this, because that's your only option. They do not have a 3-position switch. You are simulating full auto.
No, was that a 5.6?
Yeah. Okay. Like he could have taken his lower and snapped it on to. I could have put Alice on the top.
Mm-hmm.
It's just freaking badass. And Jeremy was actually trying to find 2 of those when he bought his. And at the time, I was just like, whatever. It just kind of seemed like it was another Echo style trigger. Jeremy, it's because I didn't fully understand how that trigger works. But now that I know how that trigger works, it has one flaw. If you do a search for fixing a rare breed trigger, you will understand what is happening. There's a spring in it. I know, Smile Money, dangerous shit. There's a spring in it that
dangerous shit.
It goes into a hole, and then it goes into a hole at an angle, and it's caught at this really wicked angle. And what guys are doing is they're drilling relief angles.
So that spring can round instead of just hit a 90.
That spring spends more of its time closer to straight than being forced at an angle. Yeah. That's the weakest link on it. Eventually, Jeremy hasn't done the fix yet.
You gotta replace those springs.
It'll break that spring. Other than that, you just do what they say, put a 5.8 ounce buffer in it. That's why Jeremy wants to know if Odinworks has that is a really tiny buffer. I mean, it's like the buffer version of Joey's dick.
You had to go there, didn't you?
Yeah, Sharky says, good that Alice runs good with the CQB. And about time you cited her in properly. I know. 6 years. The thing is it never even dawned on me because it's like, I could hand that to Matt. He could aim at the 100-yard gong, a man-sized plate. Ting, 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 ting. But when we started aiming at the smaller stuff at distance, I realized that it was, and I guess I can honestly say, massively off. Because we probably did 20 clicks right, and probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 clicks down.
For what?
To get the EOTech sighted in.
Oh, okay.
But
That's
for
pretty
some
far.
reason, at 100 yards for the last 6 years, it's always rung steel. I hand it to anybody. Hand it to Altenda. Ting, 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 ting. Jerry grabs it. Ting, 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 ting. Bro, this is fucking awesome. But when you were actually trying for headshots at a 4-inch by 4-inch steel target at 75 yards, you realize that as you start hunting and pecking on the target, it's like, ting, okay, I'm hitting there. Let's go over here. So then, but thanks with the help of Jeremy, he was doing better for me than the shakes. So Jeremy got it sighted
You
in.
drinking coffee again?
Well, there was a lot of alcohol involved on Friday night, and then I drank my normal 4 or 5 cups of coffee between breakfast and going out to the shack. So by the time I got out there, I could mix paint by holding it.
Yeah.
This always happens. This is
Every time you go shooting. I'm starting to think it's just a real excuse, because most people would figure this out by now.
It works, though.
You talk like you figured it out, but obviously...
I forget, I guess. Then Sharky continues, you need a big-ass beard, though, to match up with Jeremy and Jolson. No.
Yeah, Jolson's getting really gnarly.
Wait till we get to the oh, never mind. It's the next comment.
Wait a minute. No, it's not. It's two-way.
Din Scourge says F2.
No. Do F2. I thought it was D2. Yeah, you're right. My bad.
Smile Money already.
Sorry, I blew up.
Smile Money already beat you to that. That was like a couple days ago. You're so fired right now, Din Scourge. And then, okay, I don't have any beer in my mouth. Steve, Hops and Lead says, at first thought, I thought you had adopted a homeless man.
I tell you what, Jolson, I'm guessing.
Oh my God.
You know what? I almost kind of wondered the same thing when they pulled up, dude. When they pulled up, I was out smoking. I'm like, who the fuck is pulling up and park? You know what? I know Eric's got some company.
We should send
Okay.
Jolson down to the corner with the cardboard sign.
Jolson didn't bring up his truck.
No,
Hey.
he brought the hoopty.
That is no fucking whoopty. That's a whoopty from fucking 85. Dude, I'm surprised it made it up here. I'm not gonna lie. That reminded me of my first car, 1990 Buick Skylark.
I think this is older.
Yeah, I think so too. That's what I'm telling you.
Oh my God, Steve, thank you. Credit given. I gotta give.
I'll
that
be
a
honest. I
thumbs
think
up.
they had an Oldsmobile.
Scotsman says whiskey without an
Whiskey.
E. You can do this while I continue reading.
Fuck you.
Then Scotsman
Always
says a
making
minute 36. And a light test. You did better, but still room for improvement. Thanks, Scotsman. Scotsman, why does Jolson look like he's a hobbit and still on the edge of the screen doesn't help? Scotsman.
Fucking hobbit. Oh, just hope. Don't ask for him to go barefoot. Let's see if he's a real hobbit or not. If his feet look like his beard, he's a hobbit.
With the last comment before we go to the club, Scotsman says, oh, hell, Matt is here. There goes the neighborhood.
No, here comes the neighborhood, yo. Come on.
I read it right.
It's the end of the show. Oh, maybe the online neighborhood. I guess they're all gone.
The online.
I don't know what you want, man. What do you make me pick this stuff for? What were we supposed to do earlier? We did that. We did that.
We mixed. So we did not have one or the other.
Oh yeah. We mixed. I'm just gonna go for the weak stuff this time.
I wouldn't actually say weak.
Well,
That's one of the best things on that shelf right now, other than the two big heavy hitters.
Well, I was actually thinking about doing some Woodford, but
It's just,
yeah, it's disqualified.
I do like the Woodford. That has a very every time there's no bourbon I've had.
It's a good plain standard bourbon in my opinion. I wouldn't say it's anything over the top, but it's not bad in any way. So
I don't know
I
about
like it.
plain. It brings some.
It's got some good flavor.
Some very unique. Okay, now we started this. I hit the refresh button when I was finishing up the laundry and shit. So, Scotsman, I don't think your comment here was on your own. You're not part of the club. Adult and Matt don't go in the same sentence. Scotsman, if it wasn't for the brew babes, I wouldn't have watched this malarkey. Oh, and Sharky. Would love to shoot an Og. Such a die-hard gun. Carl was a badass. Yes, he was. More SH, familiar outro, babe. More pictures, please. And that's it. There's only well, I guess there's like 4 of you in the club. So my refresh was like well before you got here. I like set this up so that for once I would be ahead of the game. So that's why there was some pre-shot shit in here. Okay.
This is mellowing out a lot towards the middle of the bottle.
Oh no, I don't know if there's credence given to that whole neck pour thing or.
Well, that's what I was saying yesterday. I mean,
what about the introduction of oxygen? You know, every time we open it.
But you think if you rolled it around or something, it would mix.
Yeah, what?
All of it up.
You can't tell me if there's some weird shit settled here by the time you bought it at the store, had it laying on the seat of your truck, brought it down here, tilted it, poured it. Why would the top taste different? It has to be something other than the top. Like, I'm thinking
But it was. Do you know what I'm talking about? It was so strong it seemed like in the beginning. Now the bottle is like mellowed out and it's got that good flavor. And I've never had a bottle of the Lagavulin like this or like that before. Like usually I thought it was a lot more consistent. You know, it was good.
It was psychological.
It might have been, but this one, I'm telling you, holy shit, that was like almost pure alcohol. It felt like.
It really does smell awesome though. Kind of like my farts didn't yesterday.
I'm glad they got a piece of that.
Oh my God.
I'm glad they got a piece of that.
Listen to the Miss Bomey zone. I ripped ass in the dining room and walked downstairs. The show starts. Christine doesn't know it. And she goes, "Who shit their pants?" John's like, "We're live."
We're alive. I like that. Little hand sign. We're alive. Well, that was my husband.
Like, oh my God. Oh God. Okay.
Like it really matters if she said who shit their pants. Your wife and you seem to fucking have so much shit talk lingo that it's nothing new for you. People have probably seen it before.
No, not really, I guess.
Oh, you mean the people from India haven't heard?
Heard of shitting our pants?
Well, they're just feeling the earthquakes.
Let me,
Fuck. No, I liked that yesterday. I was the first one to the stairs. You shit your pants down here. Is like, well, I can keep them down here for a bit, so they have to linger.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Wow.
And here's John.
Holy moly, that was a special intro.
Sorry. Oh man.
She said sorry. Christine, next time, don't even say sorry.
Someone dropped the bomb and ran. Oh my god.
Someone dropped the bomb and ran on the ozone.
Okay.
Thanks for the chicken.
Oh, his chicken has arrived.
My chicken has arrived, y'all.
Woohoo!
So that's going to be your Snickers bar, right?
Oh my God, who's shit? Wade, y'all are having too much fun. Cheers. Smile money.
That's what it's all about, having fun.
It is time for a review and a Sunday club meeting. Yesterday we had Matt voice,
Matt voice.
but off camera for much of it. Hope today he's on camera, but no voice.
Fuck you. No, that's good. Well, that's what I'm saying. Yesterday I wasn't trying to. I actually want to let you guys do your thing. I just want to check out, see how I was shooting. Fucking, I thought you guys would be done. No, we just started. Here's beer. Can't say no to a fucking.
Cheers.
Can't say no to a beer and hanging out with the boys, you know? I don't know, though. You know what? Me and you are the boys compared to them guys. Those fucking Grizzly Adam beards, I'll tell you what. How long have they been working on that shit? I just can't. I can't do that.
The best, for a while, I had a replica of Riker from Star Trek thing. Like, you right now, I could not handle that when summer comes around.
No, I agree. You know what? Probably about the worst I can get is like Wolverine. Maybe get a little bit heavier on the chops, but we get a little bit down here. But it's got to be taken care of.
And Jeremy, Caitlin kept saying, if he shaves, I'm leaving, or something like that. I'm like,
What the fuck? She probably. Never mind. I'm not even going there. I'm not even gonna go there. She likes those tickles. Oh, fuck.
J-Dog, Heart Club, Mr. Holster. Patriot Ninja, more cowbells for the Two-Hearted Ed Club.
Are we legal for that today?
Yeah.
Well, that's all you then, boss.
Well, she already got pissed off and came and shut the door. Evidently, it wasn't tight enough when we were bitching or laughing about something.
Well,
So,
it could be 'cause
just
it
to
was
show
you,
my
too.
respect for Christine and staying quiet in the basement, in 3, 2, 1. I dedicate this to Christine and Tardisius. Ow.
You're gonna get beat up tonight. And then you're gonna be told you better cook some fucking dinner.
Oh, Scotsman, you bastard. Whiskey.
There is so much fucking whiskey today.
Scotsman, to the sunny slopes of long ago, hashtag be like Ed, hashtag Justin's
You know what?
final mission.
Because he said all that, I guess I'll have to support the whiskey because I supported everything else.
So what? That again?
That's up to you, man. I picked last time. It's your turn to pick.
Well, it's
We
either
could
that
do-
or that.
We could do Infinity. We could do that stuff back there behind us. I don't care. I told you, you pick. That's your turn. Don't fucking look at me. It's your turn. I ain't doing this shit again.
Yeah, how does Crown spell it? Ooh.
That's Canadian whiskey. That probably shouldn't even count.
There is no E in the peach. The apple, I do not like the apple. And these are both E's, right?
Yep. Both these.
Well, it depends. Do you want to enjoy it or that?
Ooh, don't fucking give. I told you, don't. Your choice, man. You pick them.
It's double matured. Unlike Jolson.
That's what I tell all my young girlfriends.
That you are or they are.
What they're about to receive is matured.
Wow. Okay.
Oh shit.
Now I actually want a drink. Thanks, Scotsman.
Oh shit. Cheers. That's why I come over, man. I have a good time. I can't lie. Even when you're shitting your
Don't
pants.
make me laugh. I do not want to blow scotch out my nose.
Oh, I would enjoy to see that because I know it would burn like a motherfucker. Especially this stuff. No, not this stuff necessarily. Oh my God, this was good. This was so smooth compared to everything else.
I know. It's like this actually is. It's
It was
really
really
vanilla.
smooth. Yeah, it was really smooth. There was no bite.
Vanilla, and for the first time ever, might be just me, a little bit of that flavor of a DQ cone, which I think is also vanilla. Okay, Scotsman, you actually had the last comment, just for the fact that I just double checking because it'll be another Scotsman comment. Nope, that's it.
Well, what are you rating it, boss?
You know, this almost needs to. I'm gonna put a caveat on this, like he said, as a daily drinker. It's also from Founders. This is not the end all and be all of IPAs, but as a daily drinker, I'd easily give this an 8.
See, I was just thinking 8, but I'm going to go 8.5 because the price and the fact it's a good daily drinker.
It's a very enjoyable.
I wouldn't say
beer.
it's the best daily drinker, but I mean, it's a daily drinker. It's like, I'm not going to get sick or tired of it. It comes with 15. You forgot that. It comes with 15 instead of a 12-pack. That's one extra day I might get away without going to the liquor store.
And as it warms up, it stays solid.
This is actually
taste.
the first time I ever had it that cold. It's usually not, well, it's been warm
I mean,
outside.
I like it on both I like it on both sides.
Yeah, no, it's not bad either way. But I've when it was cold, it would almost hurt my mouth and my tongue, my throat, everything because it was so cold when we first started. But
Okay, I did refresh again. Cheers, guys.
oh, hey, Air, wait, you got some glue, Gorilla Glue?
Oh, you
You want me to do your hair real quick?
eat some gel?
Want me to do some hair real quick?
No, I'm good, thanks.